everyone. Today we're headed to London. How's your summer going? Whenever I travel to London, I prefer to take the train because it's easier, more convenient, and more comfortable for me. Oh my god, they have Pizza Hut in Belgium. I really prefer traveling to St. Pancras. This station is beautiful at any time of the day. It's always a joy to be walking here. Thank you. Hi everyone! How's your summer going? I just got back from London. Welcome back to the Namabeni channel. It's been a while. It was just a short London trip. I had a grand time in London and I ate all Asian food and visited my favorite stores, and I got some donuts. It was so much fun just visiting cafes and just being in a familiar place. London is wonderful. It can be a little bit busy and touristy, but it's so vibrant. It's so different from the little town that I live in. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Benny, and I am the artist, creative here in the Namabeni channel. I make content about my life as an artist, my life as a creator, coffee, feelings, travel, some anime, Japanese culture, European, Dutch culture, and just general slow lifestyle content. So if you're into that, I hope you stick around. This is a fairly new channel. Well, it's been 2 years, but it's a baby channel, so if you stick around, it means that there's more of us, and that's always nice, isn't it? So I also want to take this time to finally explain the name of my channel. Sometimes I get comments where they call me Nama, and that's totally valid. My name is Benny. Nama is actually a Japanese word meaning live, fresh, alive, raw, and IRL. So it's Nama plus Benny, which is me, so you have Namabeni. My art is under the name Onibeni because that's where I unleash my demons. That's where I partake in and all the good stuff. So here in this channel, it's more focused on my personal life and like my everyday, my every week, how I tackle my life as an artist and just like a normal weirdo on the internet. And yeah, the main focal point is me, I guess. So if you're into that and you're weird like me, I hope you stick around. Let's have tea parties together. I look forward to it. Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Back to the video. It's raining. Thank you. Oh my god.
You got a lot of donuts.
Thank you.
Go on.